Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Mech and Magic. First, I apologize for not having an episode the past. I had it Monday, but I was gonna have one on Friday at least. But I had an issue with game crashing. Aside from having to work a lot. I know last time I said I was going to spend some time grinding some blood magic. You'll see that I have some blood magic gems in my inventory. So that's what we're actually going to work with today. But you see, I've already done this once before. I spent a lot of time gathering up will and all this other stuff and going. I went to the end and killed a whole bunch of endermen with sentient swords, killed a whole bunch of mobs at night, and did a whole bunch of random stuff. Well, after I did all that, I came back, flew upstairs, and I was going to go out to the upper door. I've noticed it been glitchy for a while. I don't know if it's something to do with the doors or what. These doors up here. So you know how these doors glitch out? Look how invisible they are. Okay. Sometimes I have to refresh them. I don't know if it's this door that was glitched. I've had an issue with Malice's door before, glitching my games. But yeah, I was like standing right next to the door. There was also mobs outside as well. And my game crashed. And it would not recover. So basically all the work that I did was erased. So everything that I did pretty much other than everything I pretty much did was technically gone and lost. Except for I gave myself these. I basically lost some of the basic progress. I don't have as many Institute swords. I had several of them. But now I only have these that I gave myself. Because I'm not going to go through all that again because it was quite a long time. But I knew it was quite grindy because blood magic is quite grindy. So I gave myself these so we could just get on with it. That's what I'm planning to do. We're going to get on with it today, and then I'll continue. I'll rebuild the stuff that I did off camera again. Or we might even do some of it on camera. But we have to get these 4 pillar blocks. That's what my whole purpose is today, is getting these 4 pillar blocks. We want to finish the blood altar. Let's say I lost something else in here. Actually, no, it's got dirt in here already, so it's fine. We have to make this cursed earth. We have to lay down. I didn't rebuild all the ritual stones. That's something I didn't do. We have to build out a ritual. We have to get out. We have to make all the chalk. But first, let's make the bound armor and stuff. So we need binding reagent. So I can make the bound sword. Basically, if you wonder how I make this, because I know I just had these little ones before, this one is just as simple as any of the other ones. It's an imbued slate gold, and it's just simple. It's simple to do. But it's just basically gathering a whole bunch of will, which is really tedious. Like, since the best just to have one to two, 1 to 4 will in them a piece. Since the Killer Joe's not working like I really hoped to get him to work. Really, if he works correctly, I just let him go all the time. But I'm gonna rework all that. I had I had rebuild the structure of the mob grinder, but I got messed up, so I had to redo all that off camera. So I need, for the binding reagent, I needed glowstone, gold, redstone, and gunpowder. Gold nugget, redstone. I guess I could just get him out of here. So glowstone, redstone, and gunpowder. Really, right now, the only thing I need is the bound blade. I do believe. That should be all I need. This is actually a recipe that makes it. Ain't that nice? In fact, we're going to throw those away. Since I had to give myself one. I had to give myself one to replace my broken one. The lost one. There we go. I forgot that recipe was still in there. Luckily, none of my Vitania stuff got deleted. Luckily, my backup that I could roll back to still had all that stuff existing. So I'm happy with that. Happy that all that stuff was fine. There's only a backup after I do a great deal of something. So what a will. I didn't even pay attention to have that many in there. Okay, I shouldn't really just could not use these whatsoever. We'll just shove these inside here. 'Cause I only had like 500 in there. Okay. I only had like 500 in here in my common. So, yeah. Or she just get rid of those other ones. Okay. So we had the binding reagent, and now we need to make the bound blade. Bound blade is done with using the binding reagent, the alchemical ashes, arcane ashes, and diamond sword. So we need a diamond sword, which I don't have in here. Let's just do it this way because I'm not going to hunt down a stick. And we should have the arcane ashes somewhere. I think I put them on the table here. Unless, as I said, unless they got messed up. Now, this is very, very simple. It's a lot easier than the old version. It's really loud for me. Might have even picked up some reverb from that. Luckily, they don't actually have lightning that catch things on fire. There's my bound blade. Alright, so we have the bound blade. So now I need to kill things. Luckily, I have a villager spawner. I actually have villagers out here as well. So let's shift right click this thing into existence. It is bound to me, yeah. Shift right click this thing into existence. Do these guys drop weak blood shards, or do I have to kill actual mobs? Oh, there you go. I think I just need 2 of them for now. Nothing yet. I'm wanting to kill these guys for a while anyway, so it's just convenience. The fact that these guys are here. I also have my mob grinder underneath the old one before I had to fix it. So let's go down here. The old unfixed one, the one with Killer Joe still being Killer Joe. See, I had shrunk the mob grinder because I think it's too big. Was my thought? Was that it's just too big? Ow! I keep forgetting Killer Joe will hit me. Jerk. Let me take his sword out so he quits that. Stop, Killer Joe. Stop it, Joe. Alright. Now. I need some mobs. I don't know what my blood bank is at the moment. So that's the thing as well. He is facing this way, so it's not a problem. I only have one of these. I need one to make the orb that I want to make, and the other one to make the actual crystals. Come on. My gosh, it's so slow. Yeah, I just don't have enough zombies in there, do I? Go kill some Endermen, I suppose. This has a 9 attack damage. The sentient sword is garbage. It has a 6 attack damage. Maybe I should go to the end and kill some Endermen? Because they're like everywhere. That sounds like a plan. To the end. And we'll at least get the... Well, at least get the blood altar finished. And that'll be set on that front. Okay. I woke to darkness. I killed so many of y'all in a previous iteration. Come on, give me a blood shard. Oh, they gave me an Enderman tier. Rare drop from an Enderman. You quit jumping around me like that. It's so weird how this thing's doing at the moment. The way it's acting like it's not even activated. Ah, there we go. Got 2 of them. That's good for now. I'll get some more later. So I find the home mark again. There we go. Alright, so I need to go into here and get some stone. And if I remember right, so it's called bloodstone. There we go, bloodstone brick. I can't even English today. Today's my English is like completely off all day. Sometimes my speech impediment from when I was younger comes back full swing. And it's showing it as bricks. So let's make them bricks. And we'll go ploop, ploop, and ploop, and ploop. Alright, this should actually be not tier 4, but tier 5. Because I already had the beacons and everything else laid in place. I do not have my divination sigil here to examine it. So we need to do that. We need to epic bacon and tip off my stuff. See, look at this door. I may have to get rid of these doors. I don't know why they're doing that, but okay. So divination sigil. Yeah, for some reason it's in my system. Oh, and I just it's in the ceiling. I act like I don't have a terminal. Oh, never mind. I was like, why am I taking damage? And I realized why I was taking damage. Alright, so this is a tier 5. We have a tier 5 blood altar already, so that's pretty cool. So we have completed the structure, because we can't do tier 6. Tier 6 has not been implemented yet. So that's pretty cool. Did I close off this thing? Or is it still open on the back? It's still open on the back. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm taking damage, I had the sword activated. And every tick that the sword is activated, it takes energy, basically. It was basically draining my life away. Because it needed blood to exist. Which means my network is empty. 12 LP. Blood magic, guys. Blood magic. Okay. And now I need the rituals and all this other stuff like that. I need to get the whole shebang set up underground. That's the whole thing. For the Well of Suffering. Which has a couple spiders hanging out of here. Look at them. They want to be my friends, but I don't want to be their friends. I'm not friendly with spiders. Anyway. So, I need the Master Ritual Stone. And first, I want to make, let's put it this way, I want to make this higher blood orb. I don't really necessarily need it, but I want to. There's my thing. I need to throw that away as well. I'm going to throw away all the Tartaric gems, the smaller ones, because they are now basically going to count all my will that I had gathered as being just in that gem, because it makes more sense that way. This is not as pretty as before now. I had it pretty. I had it a little bit better looking as well. Everything I've done is gone. This is so sad. It's sad when you do a lot of work in Minecraft and something crazy happens and then you lose everything that you've done and then you can't do anything about it. I don't know where my dagger of sacrifice is. It's probably stored away on the shelf. Hang on a second. Okay. Sorry. I was having to adjust how I was sitting and I didn't want to rattle the chair and air the squeaky chair of squeakiness, basically. Dagger of sacrifice? Here it is. That way I can make my lovely, awesome blood orb. Because I need this. Actually, blood orb. The one I'm trying to make. Why don't I make a Tier 5 one? Why don't I just go for it? Why don't I just go ahead and get another star and go for the Tier 5 one? Why do I want to make one with a weak blood shard? Because I'm pretty sure that I have some nether stars in this system. I have 3. Why do I only have 3? Seems like I should have more than that. Whatever. I have 3. It's good. Alright, so we're going to use another star. We're going to make blood orb from the nether star instead. It takes 80,000, so I have to make sure I kill a lot of these guys. So we're going to put that on there. I want to start killing these guys. Luckily, they spawn at a very high rate, which means it's going to be kind of crazy. So it's not that big of a deal. As long as it's about 8, it's got to be full 8 times, basically, this this blood well. So it's that big of a deal. I should actually look at the book and figure out how to make a Zen garden, because I was reading it one time. It's basically you can set it up and have fancy stuff all around. And you can basically have a garden specifically for blood magic. I know it's for self-sacrifice, basically, but, it's really cool to do. It'd be kind of pretty as well to do it right here next. Have it set up maybe right over there and have a nice, pretty area set up. But, as I said, I won't need it, especially since I'm going to activate the Will of Suffering. But, it'd be cool. It'd be cool nonetheless. It'd be a cool thing to do in the long run. I think, anyway. I believe so. So, yeah. This is fun to do. I'll tell you that much. It doesn't really take that long, especially with this blood shard. Try to do one thing and manage to get me a whole lot of other things. Alright, and it's done. We have the Archmage Orb. So we're going to mine it to me. And now I have 212. That's hardly enough to get started. So I have to let it absorb. I'm going to let that just sit there and absorb whatever's left in this thing, which is going to be, what, 10,000? Yeah. Not even 10,000 left. It absorbs pretty dang quickly, doesn't it? Let's feed my blood orb these bloody things. But I think it needs, because it's going to have to, first, it's going to have to activate. I have to activate the ritual, and then I have to, it goes pretty fast, absorbing this thing. So I have to activate the ritual, and then I will have to upkeep it. Because the upkeep will be kept by the stone itself. So that will be a thing as well. I'll just stick the stone on the thing, and it can just, fill itself up. I think this thing holds like millions of LP, so we're obviously not going to get it to millions of LP. We're going to get to maybe like, I think it's probably good right now. I'm going to kill these guys right here. And I'm just going to let it sit there as I do this. Okay, so the things I need to do now, need to make a Master Ritual Stone. And I forget how many it was now. Do I have the blood? Blood magic. I don't think I have the actual tomes. That's the thing that shows me the platform, so that's not it. Inspectorus Sectum. Yeah. It's the other one. Sangrum Sectum is what it is. There's a book that tells me all about this stuff, but I always forget what it is. This book. Do I have it? Do I have the blood magic book that tell me the well of sufferings amount of ritual stones? Don't think so. Okay. Oh well, I do know that I need the ritual diviner. This one. So I need obsidian. I need magma cream. I need gas tier, and I need lapis block. So I need a lapis block. I need magma cream. I need obsidian. I see what the problem is. My system's not registering this system right now. How would I fix this? Let's see. How would I fix this? Would I break this and put this back down and see if it registers it? Obsidian. Yeah, there you go. All right, obsidian, and that's probably why I was like, I was wondering how on earth how I only had 3 nether stars. It's better now. I'm better. We don't need the ender tier as well. All right, so ritual diviner. So magma cream, got it. I need obsidian, got it. Gas tier, and I also want 2 blocks of coal, and I do not have the demonic slate, so that's fine. Blocks of coal, and we want a gas tier. All right. We also need slates, or we can just do this. We can do ritual stone. I think it's like 27 or something. I don't remember. We'll carry like 44, and we need the master ritual stone. I need my blood orb here. Okay, let me get my blood orb. And I can also make the other things while I'm out here. So that's the thing. I need my blood orb to make the master ritual stone because I forgot about taking it with me to do that. Okay, so give me this. All right, so we have the Archmage orb, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever actually gotten that. I've never really seen the purpose of going any further than what I have. The weak blood shard one. But now that I have, I don't really need it, but I did, so we're good. We are quite good here. All right, we're going to rearrange everything in my inventory. That way everything can be grabbed off. Grab this off. Place this down. All right, that's pretty cool. So we're getting all the chalk, basically, so we can do the ritual. So we can lay out the ritual. Because laying out the ritual is really easy because it'll do it itself. I don't actually have to do it. It will do it. Because I see people all the time. I think I did it once a long time ago before I realized about the ritual diviner. Now that I know about the ritual diviner, I'm like, okay, anybody who does it now, why do you not know? It's like I've done it before though myself, so I don't know if I did it on or off camera though. I did it a long time ago, so I know I did one series where I did all magic mods, so I don't know if I actually did it in that mod pack or if I did it. Why did I jump stairs? Or if I did it. Why will it not let me kill them? Is it because of the weakness in the mining fatigue? That's weird. There he goes. Alright, let's build back up now. Okay, so I have all these things. But yeah, I don't know if I did it before, actually, on camera, but note to everyone, don't lay down a ritual manually. You don't have to. You don't have to. Alright, so ritual diviner. I have to make nothing. I just have to have these in here. and it will quickly put it together for me. So I need fire. Let me get the inscription tools because it's not registering them. All right, so fire. Okay. Ritual diviner. So water on the bottom. There we go. Ritual diviner. Now, and to make the second one, I would need 2 demonic slates. So I could make those real quick, which I just need slates. And I can make the highest one. Well, highest one minus dawn. So I say highest, but it's not really the highest. Is it set to export demonic or is it set to export? What's it set to export? Oh, it's just set to active a signal. Okay, so let us put this here and make demonic slates. I don't want it to become any higher than it is, so that's hasn't ticked over yet. I haven't seen it sparkle. Okay, that's a tier 3 one. That's an imbued slate. And you use this one to become a demonic slate, right? Yeah. Alright. So this one becomes a demonic slate. Alright. So we're going to turn this into a demonic slate. Which would be great. Pretty cool. So we're going to actually use this one to set a temporary export so the other one can just become a demonic slate. Oh. I need blood. All of you die. Thank you. Has it sparkled yet? I don't think it has. It's still an imbued. Okay. I'm getting impatient from it. Come on, give me my demonic slate. Just waiting. Waiting for my demonic slate. And then I'll get some cobblestone. I'll build down, I think 3. I always forget if it's like 3 or 4. And then we'll build out the Well of Suffering. And we have to get the activation crystal as well, which is pretty much nothing. I'll have to come out here and do one more thing. And then we can activate it. And I don't have to physically activate anything. So, you please die so we can fill my demonic slate here. I know it takes a lot, but dang, this should have already been done at this point. I know I pulled it off before, but come on, get done. There we go. I saw it sparkle that time. All right, so demonic slate to here. We can plop this one down here. How much freaking blood is that? 15,000? Okay. So it takes 1.5 full pulls just for the demonic part. And then it has to do the imbued part first. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty cray. Alright. Okay, so I can't really leave it. That's pretty sad too. Can't leave it because leave it, it'll stop imbuing itself. I mean, I could leave it because I need to go get this stuff for the weak activation crystal. So let's look at the weak activation. I need this thing. I need a lava crystal, which I need 3 buckets of lava and my blood orb. So it's nothing really. So nothing much. And soon I'll be able to take this stupid thing that's down right here and I'll get rid of it because it's annoying as crap. This floating cube of doom. I could actually put this villager spawner underneath and have them be spawned in the Well of Suffering instead of doing Cursed Earth right off the bat. That'd be kind of evil. Have them eternally dead. Did it not demonic? It did not pull out. Oh, I didn't have it told to turn out. Okay. I was like, that was a demonic slate. I didn't tell it to export. My fault. Okay, we'll take the other inscription tools and we'll turn this into the higher ritual diviner. I don't really need it right this second. I could have just, do my own thing. But I need bucket. Put my fingers on the right thing. I need lava. 2, 3. Let me go find a place to put lava down and we'll get 3 buckets of lava. So lava, bucket, lava, bucket, lava, bucket. Okay, so we have 3 buckets of lava for the lava crystal. What are you doing outside my window, man? I wonder if it might be one of those guys that actually glitched me. Okay, so first, this thing, the diviner. So let's put one of these here and one of these here, and now we have a dusk diviner, which means it can write dusk runes. And then you'll have to to do the next one, which you can't do. But this makes dusk. Oh, the dawn rituals are for the higher ones that you can't. It's not unlocked yet, I guess. All right. So this is the highest one that I can do right now. Who knew? Okay, now I need the Master Ritual Song. Master Ritual Stone. English. Let's English here. Put my blood orb in the center. Get that out. And then I need the weak activation crystal. Weak activation crystal. Needs a lava crystal. Alright. So let's make this lava crystal. Let's grab a little bit of cobblestone. And let's set up the thing. Set up the place for the thing. There's a creeper here. I gotta make this into the weak activation crystal first. And it's going to take 10,000. So let's go ahead and do this. Fill up my blood altar. Up. Get our lovely crystal so we can activate this ritual. And soon we'll be done essentially with blood magic. Essentially. I say essentially. And afterwards I'll put this orb back on there. Alright, so there's that. We'll put this here. And I'd rather the creeper not blow up. I'd rather the creeper not be here. I'd rather the spider not be here at all. I don't want the creeper blowing up my setup already. The spider, let's get the spider first. So I can focus on the creeper. There we go. And where's my actual sword? Don't I have an actual sword that I can one-shot creepers? I do. Like a 20 attack damage sword. I'm like, I have a sword somewhere. And he blew up anyway. When you go from playing 1.7.10 to playing 1.10, you forget. I played a little bit of another mod pack before as well recently, and you always forget. Don't spam click in 1.10. Always forget. Always forget not to do that. Always. If I'd have just done what I'm supposed to do with the creeper and backed up, he wouldn't have blown up. And I wouldn't have had this problem, and we wouldn't have a hole in the floor, and I would have already had everything set up. But we don't. We have a hole in the floor, and nothing is set up. Are you freaking kidding me? Why do I not have enough dirt? Why do I only have 2 blocks of dirt? Why did it only count me as getting 2 pieces of dirt? And there's zombies in there now. I know the whole point of that is to have mobs. Because that's why also I'm here is to get wither... What is that stuff called? What is that stuff called? I have it somewhere. this stuff. Stuff that makes cursed earth. Well, now there's a skeleton here instead. And he's armored, which is really annoying. Okay, so we have a completed floor again. All right, so let's finish this thing. I'll put the master ritual stone here. And we'll get rid of these cobblestones. This cobblestone was only here so I could space this down. I think that's enough space. And we want to Serenade of the Nether, Green Grove, High Jump, Swell of Suffering. Alright, so we have the current ritual that is set to be the Well of Suffering, which is pretty snazzy. Why am I not picking up these stones? It's all on the ground. Alright, so, and it shows me where they sit, which is cool. I have space. Awesome. So let's fly above it. Let's land on it. And let's go bloop. And let's go ahead and plop them all down until they're all placed. Are we all done? It is done. It is done, guys. We have the Well of Suffering laid the crap out. All right. So we have a Drop of Evil that I can quickly plop down on my exit. Where's my exit? Exactly. Where is exit, I ask? That here. Okay. We're going to quickly activate the Well of Suffering. We're going to activate it. Are you activated? Where's my division sigil? We have the division sigil. 70,000. And see, it's actually getting the villagers up top right now, which is pretty cool. That it's actually getting the villagers at the moment. The villagers are actually in the Well of Suffering currently. It's pretty cool that I'm actually increasing now. Now, my exit is over here. Do I have cobblestone? I have dirt. We're gonna board this up here. Because I want to quickly get through, and then I want to board this off for all eternity. So we're going to quickly plop this down, and we're going to get the heck out of here. Because this just spread incredibly amounts of insane mobs. Alright. Look at this. Crazy mobs. And they're all in my Well of Suffering at the moment. Because if I get my Division Sigil now... Let's watch that tick up. There we go. That's blood magic. Now, as I said, unfortunately, I lost all the progress of making things look prettier for a little bit. That was a thing. But the Well of Suffering is down, finally. That's my whole intent. So that's how much we needed. We just needed those stupid crystals. And that's what I did off camera. And the stuff that got lost was the lost progress of collecting all this will. And we're just watching villagers die here in the Well of Suffering. We got mobs constantly dying underground, which is pretty cool. Only problem is we're gonna have a lot of Enderman around because he is a Well of Suffering Enderman. These guys are from the Well of Suffering. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So that's awesome. So Well of Suffering from villagers and Cursed Earth at the moment. Awesome. I would safe to say that I think I'm good with blood magic for the moment. I do want to set up. The only problem is I didn't do anything with their drops this time. I need a vacuum chest to void everything, so I may have to go down in there, but I'll do that off camera in creative mode or something because it's too late to go in there in regular mode because they will kill me because I will have creepers everywhere. Because they're also hyper powered, mobs at the moment. But yeah, I'll go down there in creative mode and do something with a void because I don't want any of this stuff as it is. I'll create a vacuum chest in a uh, trash can, and I'll go down there off camera. See, look, we have dirt and everything everywhere. I'll create this stuff off camera. I'll create this stuff in my system and take it in there and creative mode and place it and delete the stuff just for safety measures. So I forgot to do it because I was trying to do this quickly in the episode because we were already at 40 minutes. But yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it. I think this has been eventful. As I said, it's unfortunate that my game crashed that one time. So, yeah. For next time, we'll move on to something else. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do next time. We have done the bloody beach. I'm gonna make it prettier. Well, we've done the bloody beach as I'll label it on here. Bloody beach is done. And that's the whole first page. The whole first page I've ticked off here. Chicken hatching's done. Animal murdering farm. We still have to do my draconic suit. We still have to figure out what lightning crafts is going on there. We have to do the mob grinder. I have to fix it, in other words, again. We want to figure out the cyberware stuff. We want to continue with Ars Magica. And we want to do the dragon egg nail, which is, we don't really need it, but I want to do it anyway. It's one of those things. And that's all I have right now. I need to look through the mod list again and see what's going on and see what else I can do in this mod pack. But yeah, we still got Draconic Evolution, so we're far from done. We still got Draconic Evolution. And if I want to do bees, we still have the bees we can do as well. And well, that's all I have for now. So anyway, we can continue watching this thing tick up if we wanted to. I need to put a chunk loader over here actually because it's not really ticking because it's not chunk loaded. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool anyway. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave it. I should put some bell thorns right here too from Britannia. That way the Endermen get killed from it. Should be pretty funny. But yeah, this I'm gonna leave it, and next time we will do something different. As I said, I didn't want to spend too much time messing with blood magic. That's why I tried to do most of it on like just a couple episodes. And we've done quite a bit. There's still a few things we can do because I'd like to make the armor. I'd like to make some of these sigils and stuff, just for aesthetics sakes and stuff. But now that we have infinite LP, we can do whatever we want. So that's the thing. I do want to set up some type of wheel collection system. So we just got to fix Killer Joe. That's the thing. And we can do that once I refix the mob grinder, which I have plans for. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here and I will see you all next time. Bye.